Hi everyone, it's Nini. I need to put a trigger warning in front of this video because the clips include talk of very disturbing things. I didn't feel comfortable adding GIFs and making it funny like my other Katie Joy videos due to the nature of the topic. I just want to point out her hypocrisy. She wants to try to act like she is protecting victims and she won't go into detail and that she's a victim advocate. And in my opinion, she is not. And in my opinion, she does exploit victims. That is one of the main reasons I think she needs to be off social media. I also want to give a shout out to All Things Sassy because I knew I had seen a video where Katie Joy was discussing in detail what was found on one of the videos that Josh Duggar had. And I reached out to her and she provided me with a link to a video that she had made on it and said go ahead and use the clips. So thank you so much, Sassy, for that. If anybody needs to skip this video, that is totally understandable. It is going to be a very hard one to watch and listen to.
Digitally penetrating. What do you think that sounds like? You put your fingers up the genitals of a 5-year-old girl. So you rape a child by sticking your fingers inside their genitals.
Spread her legs and fingered her vagina. Another video involved a minor girl taking down a man's pants and performing oral sex on his penis. The final video is from the Daisy's Destruction. It was an infant who was 3 or 4 months old being sexually abused with hot wax dropped on her as she hung from her hands and her feet. The infant was clearly in pain as she cried and screamed the whole time.
We're going to stretch out the hymen. We're going to put in 3 fingers.
We're just gonna put our fingers in your vag for 45 minutes to stretch open the hole. When you see these cute kids smiling, just remember they're being smacked with a switch for breathing.
Part of me thought she was just being bratty. Like she would just go from crying to fine, from crying to fine. It reminded me of when my son pitches a fit.
You know what I really look forward to? When I get old, I want to be the old grandma that like sexually harasses the young boys.
They can just like go have their crazy cult and like smell weird together and rub it all over their vaginas and bump uglies.
I don't remember anything about it though. It was very incestuous.
Yeah, I did have to use the Duggar girls' faces. I did. Because the reason why we're talking about abuse is because of the family. And if you don't like it, Katie, don't follow me.
He happened to download one that was very famous. As I was trying to get my backstory on that specific video and that person, Peter Scully, I did a Google search. And I was also looking for the baby. Was there a video that had a baby? Because the DOJ said it was a 3 to 4 month old baby. I get into Facebook, right? Because there's an image somehow connected to Facebook. The Philippine press took still images of the video and censored portions of it In the United States, we would never even think to take a still picture of something like that and like put it into our reporting. In the United States, there is like journalistic ethics, right? And so when it comes to discussing child victims of SA or CSAM, and one of those things is to not identify them.
Yeah, I did have to use the Duggar girls' faces. I did.
Last I heard, and that it was photos, allegedly. Photos of children. I don't know that any of you guys are seeing that because none of your comments reflect that. Not hiding evidence. They wouldn't have any evidence. Can you guys see what I'm saying? Your comments aren't reflecting that. I'm just gonna keep saying it until your chat reflects it. Photos. Photos of children. Photos of children. Photos of children. And these are not the images of children playing at a park, high-fiving, okay? It's photos. Photos. It wouldn't be photos from the past, it would be photos. Images. Okay? Photos.